Okay, we're done.
Oh! Okay. I don't know how to put this.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. We are back and we are doing another BuzzFeed quiz.
This time it is everyone has a Disney villain alter ego. Here's yours.
As you can see, I've changed my background. I'm also not wearing my glasses. Am I wearing contacts? Hell no.
I can only think of like a few Disney villains. I can think of Ursula, Scar, Maleficent, the evil stepmother from Cinderella, like the classics, right? And I think that's what this quiz is referring to. Just like the basic, the classics, the ones that everyone knows and you're gonna connect with. Not that you can connect with an evil stepmother, hopefully you can't.
It feels so good being bad. Oh no, that's true. Any movies where you've watched a villain like really just doing it up, like Batman with the penguin. They're really feeling themselves.
I'm gonna try and make predictions. I think Emma's gonna get Claude Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Emily's gonna get Cruella de Vil. Jordan's gonna get Ursula. And I'm gonna get the evil queen from Snow White.
If you could be any of these animals, what would you be?
There's no penguin on this list, so that sucks.
A cat, a tiger, a raven, a fox, a lion, a snake, a wolf, a rabbit, or an owl. My first instinct was a lion. Who doesn't want to be a lion? But then a wolf came along and piqued my interest. Wolves represent wisdom, don't they? Or intelligence? Intelligence. And they like travel in packs. They're like smart, strategic, which is nothing like me, but I love wolves for that. So I'm gonna pick wolf.
There's no real aquatic animals on here. There's no swimming animals, which I dislike. I would probably say fox because they're closest to lynx and bobcats, and those are like my favorite animals, and I've always thought that if I was gonna be an animal, I would be some sort of like really spunky bobcat. So I'm gonna go with fox.
I think I'm gonna have to go with a lion. They are beautiful. They're so cool. I've always identified with them, so we'll see. Lion it is.
I would want to be the wolf. Come on, look at his fur. In the winter, what's that Liam Neeson movie where there's wolves? And the movie Frozen. That's not a Disney movie. Also includes wolves. Spoiler alert.
What is your greatest quality? The list goes on and on.
These are always such hard questions. They make you like really read yourself for what you are. Who am I?
I'm headstrong, I'm smart, I'm persuasive, I'm resilient, I'm ambitious, I'm patient, I'm honest, I'm disciplined, I'm creative.
My greatest qualities, some of these could be some of my weaknesses. I'm ambitious. Above all of those. You know, I could also say maybe I'm headstrong, but that could also be a weakness. But I'm gonna stick with I'm ambitious. I have lofty goals. I would like to achieve them. Doesn't mean I always do.
None of these are like, I'm generous, I'm kind. I think they're more closely linked to villain traits, which would make sense because of the quiz. So like, I guess maybe if we're talking villains, I would say I'm ambitious. You know what? I did ambition last time. I'm gonna do resilient this time.
I think, honestly, my greatest quality, and this is so pretentious, I feel like I'm pretty patient. I'm patient with people, I'm patient with time. In general, I'm just like a pretty patient person.
I'm gonna go with I'm resilient. I think I'm really good when things happen in my life at picking myself back up again, and that's why I am here today. And so yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
What's the best way to get back at an enemy? Ooh, and I feel like this one's like really gonna get to the core of who your villain is.
Expose them all over social media. Destroy an object that belongs to them. Show off about how great your life is and make sure they see it. Blackmail them. Emotionally manipulate someone they love. Oh my gosh. Do some sort of voodoo and curse them. Snitch on them to someone in authority. Sabotage their food or something gross. Or poison them. But like not obviously to kill them.
Okay, so this is very interesting because it's like voodoo and curse, and then it's like snitch on them. Very, very wide range of revenge here.
Like if they killed a loved one, you're not gonna I don't know, snitch on them to someone in authority. Well, that's the one most people should actually do in real life. I'm gonna sabotage their food or something gross.
I think I would blackmail them. I think I'd blackmail someone if I had to. I'm not saying I want to do that.
Okay, I wouldn't say I have like any enemies in this life, but I would say I have like 1 or 2 people that I've cut out of my life for good reason. Sabotage their food or something gross. That's kind of more up my alley. Or maybe like poison them, but like obs not kill them. Anyone see Phantom Thread? They just re-poisoned each other to make the spice of their relationship work. I'm gonna go poison them, but like obs not kill them.
Blackmailing them. Finding dirt? Blackmailing them and then manipulating them. That's kind of interesting. I might go for blackmail. Blackmail could be fun because then you can dig something up that requires some kind of, investigative journalism.
What's a pet peeve of yours? Copycats, messy people, rudeness, invasions of personal space, attention seekers, incessant complaining, being interrupted, overly sensitive people, unreliable people. Okay, I would say, obviously all of these are pet peeves of mine.
Oh my gosh, attention seekers.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
But I don't know, I seek attention sometimes, I suppose. I guess incessant complaining. And you know what? Like, it's a pet peeve that I personally do as well. It doesn't say that I can't pick one that I do. Incessant complaining.
Rudeness and copycats are right up there for me, but people who are just super rude for no reason, or they say something rude and then they're like, oh, you didn't understand the context of how I said that, and I'm like, it was rude.
Temper.
I'm gonna go rudeness.
Rudeness. I can get over if someone's a little messy or they're complaining a bit or they want attention, but if someone is rude, that is something I just have zero tolerance for.
Invasion of personal space. Like, especially right now, get away from me. Don't come in my bubble. There's a distance that you just shouldn't. Anyway.
Which of these situations would make you most jealous? Seeing your best friend make best friends with someone else. This isn't high school. Seeing your partner get close to someone you don't like. Oh, I don't like people I don't like. Being compared to someone who's ultra attractive. That's a compliment. Having someone do better than you in a competition. That's fine, I can do better. Watching someone be rewarded for something you don't think they deserve. Getting less attention than a sibling or a family member. A close friend getting in a new relationship while you're still single. Making less money than a coworker. Doesn't matter. Watching someone's perfect life on social media.
Watching someone's perfect life on social media. Not really. You get the life you're given, and I'm very grateful to have the life I've been given. Probably watching someone be rewarded for something you don't think they deserve.
Seeing your partner get close to someone you don't like. It's all about protecting your partner and not knowing the deeds of the someone you don't like.
Seeing your partner get close to someone you don't like, I don't want to deal with that situation. Your partner is hanging out with this person you don't like, and then you have to hang out with them. You have to spend less time with your partner because they're hanging out with this person. That's not a situation that I want.
I think watching someone be rewarded for something you don't think they deserve. But I don't know if that makes me jealous. That just makes me mad. I wouldn't want to be rewarded for something I didn't deserve, but I think that would fire me up the most. It sucks when people get things when they don't deserve it. Does that make me evil? What accessory would you have if you were a villain? Awesome.
Jafar's been controlling you with this. What?
I like these better. This is more fun.
Accessories is my life. I love accessories. A cape, an evil bird, some sort of sketchy drink, a sketchy bit of food, a cauldron, a staff, a crystal ball, a sword, a spellbook. So these are the things that really identify you for who you are as a villain.
I'm most called to this evil bird, to kind of have a companion to help you be evil and a friend, I think.
Because a staff just makes me think Gandalf's staff in Lord of the Rings.
You shall not pass!
So a staff doesn't really make me feel evil unless I think about Maleficent, I think, had a staff. I haven't really thought about what type of villain I would want to be. You've got the villains who are out doing shit, and then you've got the villains who are in their little lair, cooking up some stuff over their little cauldron and reanimating things. A spell book. Even though obviously I would put enough time and study into just knowing all my spells, but maybe there's some sort of magic where like the spell book can't get destroyed. So the spell book would be like my Horcrux.
Spell book. Whoa, a spell book. So I'm drifting towards the wizard items here, and that could be a staff or a spell book. Because the staff is all powerful in itself, but if I learn the spells, then I become powerful. What if I don't have my staff? It's the spell book.
What mystical power would you most like to have?
Invisibility, eternal youth, eternal life. No. Bring people back from the dead. Superhuman strength. Transform into another person. Ooh. Telepathy. Predict the future. Mind control.
So like eternal life, are you just this old crusty man? You know, or eternal youth, you're just always 13. Superhuman strength. Whoa, now we're talking. Transform into another person. Yes, that's cool. That's even sneakier than invisibility. I'm invisible in front of your face.
Transform into another person's pretty good. I'm drawn to like rogues and stuff, so I'm not so into like being a tank. I'm more into like the sneaky biz. Telepathy's not bad. Sometimes people could fake you out. They can, I mean, eternal youth is like pretty good if that's just like, who wouldn't want to like wear a weird racing jacket and wear a top knot like this forever? I'm gonna go transform into another person.
Invisibility, that's something that's always a priority in my life. No, that sounded weird. It seems like the coolest thing to do. You could kind of do anything if you could be invisible.
Transform into another person. See, that's really cool. Can you only transform into one other person? But if you can transform into anybody, that's kind of sick. Like you could pretend to be Brad Pitt and get VIP at a restaurant.
Buongiorno.
That comes with some privileges. You could also do some pretty bad stuff if you're an evil villain. You could tarnish someone's reputation. You could do so many things. Apparently I'm an evil person right now. Transform into another person.
Pick a weirdly ominous color. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of colors here. They should be appearing on the screen somewhere. Burgundy is like my favorite, but if I'm looking like weirdly ominous, something weirdly scary, or that goldy brown is weird. Purple is kind of weirdly ominous. I have that right here. I'm gonna go with this brown. I don't like that. I don't like it.
And I think, ominous? That one.
I feel like if the sky was this color of purple, that'd be pretty ominous. If I wanted to give like an ominous vibe whenever I entered, I'd want the sky to be like this color of purple. A little bit like pink, but still like pretty dark.
If I'm going for a roguish, I'm just gonna pick black.
Here we go. The results.
I got the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Apparently I'm kind of loud and shouty with a pretty short temper. People know not to mess with me. I don't understand how any of my answers led me to this. I think this one was pretty random. I said that my greatest strength or whatever in my personality was patience, and this says I'm pretty short tempered. What the heck, BuzzFeed?
I got Jafar. Is that from Aladdin? I honestly don't remember who Jafar is. An evil sorcerer with badass clothes to match. I mean, that sounds sweet. You're definitely Jafar. I don't know if I agree with that because I don't know who that is, but he looks pretty sweet. Do you see the resemblance?
My Disney supervillain via BuzzFeed is Captain Hook. I guessed it right from the beginning. Oh, look at this. It says tick, tick, tick. Your personality match is the stealthy Captain Hook. And that's it. There's no description. I wish there was a description as to why, but I really like that. I would love to be Captain Hook. Like, he's kind of rambunctious kind of villain, you know? And he's kind of doofy. Captain Hook, that is my super villain.
I got Maleficent. Big surprise. You're just like the mistress of all evil, smart, cunning, and not to be with. I appreciate that. I do think I'm very smart. I'm pretty cunning. Yeah, I don't like when people mess around with me. She's pretty cunning and she's not. She doesn't really like kill. But then she tries to kill him with like a scary dragon.
That was fun. I really enjoy doing these.
It makes me want to change my Instagram description to Mistress of All Evil, but that's a little bit egocentric maybe.
Now I want to know who my hero of the Disney world is.
Say what you think if you thought we matched our evil villains, if we give you those vibes. If you like, give us some more quizzes that we can take and just explore. These are kind of fun. It gives like an insight into our personalities and stuff.
Go ahead and give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and we'll do some more of these. I like this.
Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Thank you very much.
Bye, guys.
Smash to black.
Look, now I'm like half in, half out of the light. Woo, that's fun.